Hi everybody on YouTube. Right, we're going to do a tidy up now. Tidy up all my tools, get the car back up, well, get the wheel back on, get these ramps, what I've got, get them off the ramps, because it's about what, is it about 2 foot up in the air at least, something like that, about 2-3 foot, probably about 2.5 foot up in the air, something like that. So we'll get it down on the floor, we'll get it pushed out and turned around, ready for starting on the driver's side. So I'll get back to you once I've started tidying up. Right, I've turned it around now. So now it's in now. Now I've got to repair. I've got all this to do here. Someone's been messing around. They've welded here. They've welded here the gaps. Well, look at that. I've got to do that. It's very blistery, don't it? Gap's not brilliant on the wing coming up. It's bigger there than it is down here, so it's probably the sill. It's a bit blistery, the sill is here. So new sill's going on this side. But the gap to the door is very little here, so I'm going to see what's happening with all this. The gap at the bottom of the sill, and then I've got issues with this bit here. It's very close here. I don't know if they put this panel on wrong here, because it's all different colour now, isn't it? Then it opens up a bit more. I'm going to have a look, see if they've had this quarter panel off or not, because on the other side they cut it and they spliced in another panel and overlaid it over top of the other one, this bit here, and I had to cut it all and re-weld it and shape it so I got the gap perfect. But yeah, that's not good, is it? So yeah, I've got to try to figure out what they've gone and done on this side. But yeah, a lot more work yet to do. But we're going to concentrate on getting this side done. I don't know if you can see underneath. Doesn't look too bad. It's had a part welded floor pan in. So we'll have a look at all the welds, make sure they're alright. I have got rusty there, but I've got to do this quarter panel here. I've already put this bit in, ready for mend it while I did the thing, the back panel, because the back panel, it's a bit dark at the moment on this side. I had to put this back panel in, didn't I? So I made sure I got all this done at the same time. So it made it easier if I just put that panel in. So that's done. But yeah, I've got a little issue with my car. When I bought it, it had this issue. It's leaning slightly on this side, on the driver's side. I'm hoping it's the spring underneath. I'm hoping, because apparently the leaf springs can go weak and sag. So I'm hoping it's that, because it has on this. It's got shock absorbers on the back as well. What someone's put on, I don't know if we can see them. They've got shock absorbers up there. I don't know if one's gone weak as well and it's sagging. But yeah, it concerns me a bit with this gap being a bit different here on this side, and it's sagged on this side quite a bit as well. But I've measured up on the other side. What I've done, the passenger side, I measured from there to the front here, and it's exactly the same on both sides. I've measured from here down to the very bottom of the door post, and it's a little bit different, but if this door post here has been not put on right, because someone's been messing, then that could alter the door gap slightly, but it's not much, hardly anything. I need to have a dig around when I cut it all out and have a look. We'll bare metal this bit here down here and find out what they've been doing down there as well. But there, this door needs doing. Look at that little pinhole in it. It's not very good. It's blistering there, blisters there. It's not very good at all. This door's blistered there, so I'm just replacing the door skins and the door frames at the bottom. But this should have a trim piece. I have got some trim pieces for it, but I don't know if I'll put them back on again or not. It is something I'm going to have to think about, really, if I put them back on. These jacking points I've welded up on the other side. I'm not jacking up on that. Someone's been messing underneath here, look at that. Put a panel on, not even spot welded it, it's miles off. So we'll have to just get into it. Let's open the driver's door. It opens alright and everything. It's got a lot of rust down here. It's a pinhole there, I've noticed. So we're going to have to mend that probably, because the repair panel I don't think comes all the way up there, so we're going to have to just cut it all out, do that. I don't know what the door hinge is like yet. It's a bit creased all here, I've noticed. So we'll have to dig into it. But yeah, these meant to be spot welded on, and you just put a little bit of weld there, weld there, weld there, weld there. They haven't even spot welded the sills on. And if you look, there's 1, 2, hang on, will it focus? There you go, 2. There's 3 layers there, and there's meant to be just 2. You've got your inner sill, and you've got your outer sill, so that means what I found on the other side, when they cut this off here, like that, and put the sill over the top of that lip, so it's gained another lip, so it's a bit thicker. I just don't think that's right. You should just do the job right at the end of the day. There's some holes. I need to get a torch in here when I can, but the welding, what they've done here with a patch, it's ridiculous. You haven't even seen welded down there. They've left that. You've done a bit of welding there, and they put a screw in it down here for hold it. Yeah, so it's quite bad. But I've got a new panel for that. I've got new sills, new inner sills, sorting all the wiring out on it. I'm going to put my support brace in now. We'll have to probably take the dashboard out. I'm going to have to unwire that tomorrow. We'll unwire that, we'll get the dashboard out, because I need to put the support brace in. I always put it quite high up here and across here, because then if I need to do any work around here and cut this panel out, then I've got room to do that. Yeah, so that's my project. I've got, like I say, sills are there, load of panel, there's a panel there. There's a bit of rot on the spring hanger there, what I've noticed, so I'm going to call that out and put a new piece in there, I think. Well, I don't think I'm going to have to, won't I? We'll find out how bad it is then, this side, but I'm hoping it's not as bad as what it was on the other side, because that's bad enough, but that there, it feels like it's a lot of body filler in that. We'll have to dig into it, won't we? We'll take the door card off. Bottom of the doors, this focus is quite rusty. It's blistered there. In fact, I think it's going to come in a hole there. I think I might have a hole there. I'm going to have to just dig it all out, cut it all out and weld it all back up again. Yeah, they're quite bad, them doors, so I've got door skins, we'll just have to mend them, because how much the doors are, this stupid money, but it doesn't even shut right. We'll have to have a look at that. The door looks like it's a bit down here from there, but we'll have to have a look. There's a lot of rust where the window screen was. We're just going to have to get that out, rust treat it. Yeah, a lot of work. Looks like it's probably had a panel put on this anyway. For how old the cars are, it's blistered all out there. So that means then this panel here, underneath the panel, is blistered out that road. It's come out. So you've got to really, you're going to have to cut the whole lot out. Take this skin off. And behind here is a lip, what goes from here all the way down here. I had to, on the other side, I just cut it all out and I made a new one and I welded it all in. That's what I did on the other side. We'll have to have a look. This wing, let's have a look. It doesn't look too bad, but you don't know until you start on it. But yeah, these wings here's got a crumple there. I'm gonna have to straighten up. I know on the other side I've got one there as well, crumple like a kink. I'm gonna have to just get done. And on the other side I've got a crack in the wing as well, so I'm gonna weld that up. But I haven't done that yet. But yeah, someone's already been welding in here. That's the bit what's rotten through here. That needs all doing as well. It's rotten underneath as well. I've got the panel for that, so. But I'm going to do that when I get it on the rotisserie, that's that bit, because I want to take the engine out, wings off, everything, just strip it down to a bare shell like I've said before. But yeah, this is me next side now. But yeah, I think I'm getting there. Like I said, all the other side is, you know, it's not brilliant. That's that repair there. It's solid. It's all solid, all the sills are solid now on this side. It's just the door I want to take off and put a door skin on it, but I'm going to do that after Christmas. I've got to concentrate on taking the dashboard out tomorrow, and then I'm going to concentrate on, we'll take the rest of this rubber off. I won't buy a new one, that's how I'd eat. There's a lot of rust on this as well. I'm going to see how bad it is. If whatever I need to repair, I'll repair. We'll find out how bad it is. But yeah, all new door rubbers gonna have to go on. Look at the state of them. All new door rubbers. Gonna buy new wing mirrors. I don't know if I go for this type of wing mirror or go for like the racing wing mirrors. I think they're quite nice, but I don't know. I haven't got a clue why it's been done like that. On the other side, it's exactly the same. I haven't got a clue why. Just looks weird, doesn't it? You think you should, I don't know, you think they would have done something to the door, but it just looks a bit weird. But nice car, aren't they? There's a lot of micro blisters in this paint. That's why I want to bare metal it. I want, like I said, these are my headlights. I want to take them out. I'm looking at getting all new bezels. Might put LED lights. These are loose anyway, these are. There you go. Should have a screw in the bottom, it's missing. Missing the screw is, so I need to have a look at that. Wants all new seals putting on as well, and it's going to have new bumper seals at the front that I cracked. Going to have brand new them. Chrome bumper's not the best, but I'm going to have a look at them, see what I can do, if I can get them re-chromed. I know it's missing the things here. I've already got a set of them to put on it. I've already got a set. I don't know how bad this valance is going to be at the front. I think it's going to be really bad, I do, because I've noticed it's already got holes there. I'm going to cut all that out and re-weld it. And the wiring loom's just, it needs all new wiring putting in it as well, so I'll get that done. But I don't know, I'd like to buy a new front nose for it, but it's the cost of them. These lights look alright. We'll see, we'll buy all new rubbers for them as well. Yeah. Someone's been playing underneath here. They've painted the caliper up a bit, and it has got drilled air discs in it as well. So yeah, we'll have to have a good look at it, see what we need to do. I know the kingpin, I don't know if it's this side or that side, it's not very good, so I'm going to get that done as well. Like I said, I've got the kingpin tool and everything for do it, so yeah, we're going to just chop into it, I think. Tomorrow, like I said, unwire the dashboard, get the dashboard out. I'll tidy up inside the car as well, so it looks a bit neater, so when I'm working on it. Get this door See, it's catching. It's catching on that. So I'm just going to raise that up and get it shutting a lot better and try to get this door adjusted so it's a lot better. And then once I've done that, we'll work on, put the brace in, weld that completely in, cut the sill out, bang. Cut the inner sill out, check all the floor pans and everything. Chop this bit out here. We'll just chop a little bit out of that so we can get at the back, so we can do that and then start again. But yeah, I'm getting there. It's quite a solid car really. You know, all this is solid. I've bare metaled all that. That's all solid. You know, all that side's nearly done, apart from underneath the boot, like I showed you in one of my videos. It's got a hole in it. So there's me wing for me mini wing to put the vent in on this side. So I have to measure up that side and put the vent in exactly the same place on this side and weld that in. What else we got to do? Got quite a bit to do really, but well, I've got, what is it, about 4 weeks till Christmas, and then I'm having 2 weeks off. So yeah, I want to crack on with it, see what we can get done in the 4 weeks. But yeah, I've got it back on the ramps. They're quite high up, that is, to be honest. I've got a tape measure somewhere if I can find one, or I'll measure it for you. Oh, don't know how. There we go. Happy days, we found one. Let's have a look what we're looking at. Oh, let me. There you go. From the floor to the sill. Yeah, you're looking at nearly 2 foot height on that for working underneath. And that's on them. They're old fashioned, these are, but I'll tell you what, they're a good bit of kit really. Look at that. Good bit of kit, holds the car brilliantly. You're good for if you got to do oil change or whatever, just drive on them. You've got a pin what goes through, stop your car rolling off. Yeah, they're good them are. I bought 2 sets of them. There you go, they're in red, these are in blue. Yeah, they do the job. They're nice set of ramps them are. I was going to go for a proper lift, hydraulic lift, what you can lift up off from the sill, raise it right up, but to be honest, these do the job. And anyway, when you're doing welding on floor pans and stuff like that, you don't want it. You can't weld upside down, it's hard work. If anyone's done a classic car before, you know it's just hard work, so a rotisserie is the best road about it. But yeah, we'll carry on tomorrow with it. I've just took the wing off, and these are the repairs what Swan's done. There you go, look at that. Absolutely shocking. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, it's quite bad. They've cut that out, it's all rotten, and they've just left it. So yeah, these sills won't be very good, I don't think, once we cut them off, put a brace in them. Put a brace at the door, and we'll have to cut the sill off and have a look, can't we? But yeah, that's how it looks. Someone's been doing some welding. But we'll have to just cut it all out and do the best we can. I don't know what's been going on there, but looks like they've done the bottom of the post, don't they? Welded it in somehow. Looks like they've changed all this, to be honest. All the way down. I think that's what they've gone and done, and I reckon that's the old bit as well. You know, I've cut it all out. Cut the post out and have a look what they've done behind it. Yeah. We'll find out, won't we? Oh, they sound pretty solid. sound pretty solid. I'll get a screwdriver and see if it will go through there. Yeah, it's not good, is it? Let's find a screwdriver. Yeah, we got one. There you go, that will do. It's quite solid, isn't it, that? On the top of there, but there you go, straight through. It's a bit rotten, that is. New sill put on. But that welding's shocking. Just welded it, not even protected it. Looks like it's alright weld, that is. But looks like the heat's warped it as well. Yeah, I'll have to cut all this out now. I don't know how bad is it in this corner. Doesn't look good. Oh, well, that's gonna be there. That big sticking up thing, probably a weld they've gored on. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. I'll have to get the car brace first on the door. I've checked this out here, I've bare metaled that. And they've put a repair panel in there. And they've overlapped it. So it feels, and they've put loads of filler in this. And like you can see, they really put loads of filler in it. I'm surprised how they got the shape of that, really. You've done a pretty good job, really, of filling. So yeah, I think we'll brace this tomorrow. Well, to get the dashboard out, like I've said, we'll brace it and we'll get the sill off. We'll have a look at it to find out how bad it is, but it looks bad enough already. But the other side was really bad as well, and I did all that, so I'm very happy with that, what I've done. Yeah, it's doable. I've got a brand new panel for that. So we'll just cut this out and we'll weld a brand new panel in. And then this here, I'm going to have a look how bad it is, really. It looks quite bad, really, that does. I'll have to have a look because I don't want to really buy new ones if I can help it. But I might have to because it does look quite patchy, well, a bit rusty, doesn't it? I don't know, if I have to buy a new one I have to. That other side looks better, to be honest. I haven't replaced that one. And I was hoping with this being the driver's side, I'm hoping this was the better side, but it doesn't look it, does it? Looks like there's more work on this side than I had on the other. But we'll find out. We'll start having a look at it. Tomorrow I'll dig it all out. We'll have a look at it tomorrow. Yeah, that doesn't look very. Yeah, hole in it. Yeah, a lot of work. But I've got the repair panel to go in. Go on. So we've got the repair panels for that. I've got the repair panel for that. I've got new in and out sills for this. I've got to buy the spring hanger panel for down here. Might have to buy one from the inner one. I'll find out how bad it is. Might have to buy that one, and I might have to replace that. but I don't know. I'll have to give it a good wire brushing. It doesn't look very good. And to be honest, I want it looking nice. No, there's a hole in it there. Screwdriver's just gone through it. Yep. Might have to buy a new one of them, I think, for this side. Right, another day in the garage, and this where what I've done off camera. I've cleaned up. I've got a rot there. Doors have had it. There are the doors. I've got new door skins for them anyway. Back quarter panel. Got a little hole there. It's been repaired once. It's already got a patch in it. I have put a support brace in it now to support it. I've welded spacers on it so I can still have my door on. I've welded it there, underneath, and I've welded it in there and underneath there, and I've welded it to the floor, to the chassis as well, so it's solid now. So when I cut the sill out, nothing's going to move. That's how I did the other side, and it worked perfect. So yep, we've done that, so I can keep the door on, so I can get my door gaps for when I put my sill on. So that's what we're up to. That's what I did off camera. And then I couldn't get these screws out here, so I've got to drill them out. I've already started drilling them out, but my drill's blunt, so I'm going to have to sharpen it. Drill them out, we'll take that off, take the plate out, we'll get some new screws and a new plate for the back of it. Plate goes behind here, slots in, so we'll have to do that. Yeah, I've got rot there as well. That's going to all be cut out. I've got the pieces, I've got all the panels for that anyway. We've got the back spring hanger bit at the back, bulkhead. We'll get that done. Yeah, it doesn't look good, but we'll dig. Yeah, it doesn't look good, so what I'll do, we'll cut the sill off in a minute. But yeah, it's been repaired here, it's been welded in. It's all there. That's their welds, what they've done. Welded there. Don't know what this bit is here. It's a piece of metal sticking out. I haven't got a clue with that one. I think they must have welded over the top of that. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Looks like they've cut that, not even put a piece in there. Look at that. I'll just start cutting into it. I'm going to have to buy a brand new front wing, you know, the inner wing bit, because it's like a T-strainer. So it's going to have a new one put in. I can stay at that. And be honest, on the other side it's a bit thin, this is, so we'll just drill out all the spot welds all around and we'll take the whole lot off. We'll put a brand new one on. They're about 45 quid each, so have to be done, won't it? Have to be replaced, because it's not very good condition really, that isn't. It's very poor. So my front my front nose bit, it's got a few holes in it there and a few there. I'm going to have to have a look at that, because it's £300 just for that bit, of a panel, aren't they? I'm going to have to buy new ones of these as well, because it's not very good. They aren't. It's like tin, that is. Looks like someone's put a new part on it there for the bumper and towing hitch at the front, towing eye. But yeah, so I'll set you up on the tripod and we'll cut all that out, cut the sill off, and we'll have a look how bad it is. Well, like I said, I've got the panels, so we'll cut them out and start getting stuff sorted. But yeah, that's what's happened there is because the back panel here is a lip and it's just rotten through and it's blown through this road. That's what's happened there. So all I'm going to do is, once I've done the car welding, I'm just going to absolutely cavity wax all behind, try and get in the best I can, really flood it out with cavity wax, keep it. Yeah, so we'll set you up on tripod and we'll get this sill cut off. I'm not mucking about drilling all these out. I'm just going to cut all this around there, just drop it straight off, because I'm going to cut this panel out anyway, because this one's already new and I've got the panel. because they welded it there, so I'm just going to cut the whole lot out. We'll replace the whole lot, so I'll set you up then and we'll get cracking. Right, just changed my grinding disc, it's getting a bit thin. We'll have a look how bad it is, hopefully. We'll cut underneath here. We'll cut through that bit there, a bit more, across here, a bit more, and then we'll cut all along the bottom. We'll worry about all this after, because all this is going to be cut out anyway, so I'm not worrying about that. Just get a new disc on. I use them discs, I do, and they're good discs. They really are. Right, let's put a brand new disc on it, and then we can get cutting again. Then there we go. Let's get cracking. Right, let's see if that will come off. Oh, lovely back of there. Right, where are we stuck on? We're stuck on somewhere here. I think I'll get another cutting disc. It's a bit small again. Let's get a new one on. Goggles back on, let's get cracking. There we go. Right, it's off. It doesn't look bad inside, but it's got a fair bit of rust. Well, that bit there, what they've done, just pulled off. Look at that. That bit's just pulled off. It's not even spot welded on. We've got a lot of crumbly rust in there. There we go. So I think it's a good idea. I've got the sills, so it's a good idea to put them on, innit? Really. It's a bit rusty, that is. Look at that, another handful. Just rust. But apart from a couple of bad repairs I've noticed inside there as well, that's been pieced in, hasn't it? There, you can see where they joined it here, up here. So yeah, it's a good idea getting it done. And this door here is not the... I need to set it up really, but I think I've got a door hinge what's loose as well. Got play in, yeah. I have. So let's have a look what else we cut out. Let's break this bit off. That's front of the sill off. Absolute shoddy work what they've done here. I'm gonna have to have a look at all this, see what I can do, because this is just shoddy work here. Let's get a hammer and see if this will come off. Yeah, it's quite bad, that is. I might cut this post out here, just the skin bit here, and I'll have a look back there, see how bad that is as well. Yeah, I won't really sort this door out really, but I can't because I can't get this hinge bit off here. Right, let's have a look what we can do. See if we can find a screwdriver or anything just for... There we go, found one. See what's been welded good and what hasn't. least some of it's been welded anyway, it's stuck. See if we can find an hammer. We'll see how much this has been welded on here. Some has, some haven't. Right. I'm going to have to cut this lip off here, aren't we? Now, for this sill bit. Yeah, that's lovely. That's just coming all. Yeah, that's very crunchy underneath there. Right, we'll cut into this. Yeah, that's got a hole there, that is underneath there. Right, let's cut into this post and we'll have a look at it. There we go. See how bad it is behind? Oh, terrible. Oh well. Yeah, new door hinge we go on. Absolutely just rotten through. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to. It's just all rust. It looks like, didn't it? Yeah, they just welded over the top of the. Looks like they just welded over the top of the panel. What was rotten? That's quite thick. That is. I'll just show you. This is all the dodgy repairs they do over the years with these cars. There you go. 2 panels. And that's what you've got. Just dodgy repairs. Lovely. Right. And it is quite bad. All this is rotten straight through. I'll show you in a minute. I just love it how they put sealant in. Think that was going to improve things. It's like, really? That is quite bad, that is. But I've got a lower spring, lower door hanger, so. And they've repaired back of there as well. I've got a hole through there. Yeah. I just don't understand it when they repair these cars. I don't understand it. Why didn't they just do a proper job? You know, it'd be just easier if they just did a proper job. But you never do. You just rig it up. And that's it. Look at that there. It's not even welded on. Look at that. That is a joke. So that means we're going to have to do all that panel as well. Because that's not even welded on, is it? Don't know. Unreal. Yeah, it's quite solid, that. And the sill's good, but like I said, it's been patched in all here. It's been cut out, patched in. A new PC here, but it's not good. And then this has all been, it's been patched in from there, down there, and then that piece put in as well. And then they've done this here, and they haven't even, they spot welded through this. They haven't even penetrated it. So it's poor welding, that is. So, and that's all rotten. Oh yeah, job just gets bigger. What have they put in here? Sealant. I found a lot of that in this car where they just packed it up with sealant. There's a hole there, put sealant in it. Yeah. Right. Wow. What are we getting there? What's this? Load more sealant. That's all they put in. There's a hole, just seal it. Right, that's terrible. There's a load of sealant up there as well. I know why that is, because this is all rotten up here on the back panel where the wheel is. Right. I think we'll cut a bit of this out here as well, because the sill goes on underneath here. We'll have a look what's behind that panel as well while we're here, because that is quite badly dented in, that is there. Gonna have to get the storage done here, I am. Like I said, the car shouldn't move because I have braced it, so I don't think it should move. Well, let's cut this panel out now here. So I'll move the tripod a little bit closer. Where are we? We're here. We'll cut this bit down here. Have a look what's behind there. But yeah, it doesn't look very good. A lot of rust. But yeah, I thought this side would be better than the other side, but clearly it isn't. Right, let's get the grinder out again. More rust. Lovely. Right. Yeah, and that panel don't look very good there. That's gone. Yeah, they've cut it up here. I can feel it now. It should come down here. There's a hole there. So that's going to have to be done and rebuilt up at the back of here. It's worse than the other side, I know that. Right, let's have a look what else to do now. Ooh, yeah, right. Yeah, door gap's still okay. Just very close there because they've overlaid the panel on top of another panel. That's why it's very close. I've got to admit, I do think that door hinge is moving, I do. As well. It's a bit rotten. Oh yeah, the door's not even supported right. So that's dropping there. It's loose. It's that rotten. Right. Just keep cutting out. Just got to keep looking at it and keep working out what we got to cut. And got my new sills there, so we can go off that. But it's a lot of rust. But yeah, it does some repairs, I'll show you. And we're going to have to sort all this out as well, because I'm not having that. That's awful. Again, it's just... some rubber sealant poking through there, some poking through here, so it's got to be rotten there, and you just gored it up with some sealant. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, that post there is loose. And it's all just rotten out, that post is ridiculous. Right, and apparently it's had all new sills on it, this has, in its time. I'm very doubtful, because if it's had new sills on, why have they repaired them, patched them? And I've got a receipt stating it's had new sills on it. I'm very doubtful. Very doubtful it's had new sills on. They've been patched, yeah. So, just got to keep looking at it. Work out what I'm going to cut out. Right. You have tried to coat these sills inside a bit, but not very much. That's for sure. Yeah, but that door hinge is really bad at the bottom. The whole lot moves, so I think what we'll do now, we'll have a look at cutting. Start cutting this out. And we'll see how bad the floors are as well. Yeah, it's quite bad. Right, we'll cut this bit out now. Open the door up. And then what we'll do, we'll cut down here, cut this out. Just cut across there, and I can have a look at this floor there. Yeah, they've just overlaid this panel here over the top of the other panel. And I can feel where they've cut it. Right. Let's have a look now. We'll cut this section out. I just don't want cut into the floor lip. I won't leave that because I need to cut this off, and then we need to start dressing up then where the floor lip is and start cutting the metal up bit by bit by bit. Right, we're getting there. Let's cut down here now. Let's bend that off. Come on. It's quite a good thick metal, that is. There we go. That's quite a thick metal, that is. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, they left the old sill on it. Just literally welded on top of the skin. And get a screwdriver and get there. There you go, got their skin now. Just peel that back, there you go. They've left on the old sill, so when they've cut it, they've welded that on top of that, so it brings the panel out a bit more. Well, it's not very good. Right, how have they welded this now? I think I might clean up this floor pan now, back of here, so we can see what we're doing then. Then we can start taking this off then bit by bit. But yeah, I've cut it short there because of this jacking point here. Well, that looks all solid, that does, to be honest. We've got a bung in the floor here. But it looks quite solid, this floor does, to be honest. But I've got to get it all cleaned up so we can I just don't know how they've welded it. Looks like badly. And I'll clean up back there and then I'll show you how bad it is. But we'll get there. See if the door still shuts. Yeah, that hasn't moved one bit. But yeah, I'll just show you now how bad it is. Right, we've cut this out now. We'll just cut this section out. I've just got to get all this off the floor. I just need to have a look how they've welded it. But look at that. It's quite bad, that is. So you can see a light through that bit there. I don't know what that is. A little hole there. I don't know if it's when they screwed a panel on, but look at that. Someone's put a repair piece in there. But other than that, this is quite solid metal, this one is. But this is the worst bit. There's my door hinge. Totally just rotten it is. And the door, when you move it, you can move it like that. The whole lot moves. At the bottom it's not even connected right. It's rotten. And this bit here, that's how they've welded the sill on. And this bit here, look at that. That has been welded on. It's got welds there. But if you get a screwdriver, yeah, that's what they're welding. Unreal. So, got a lot of work on this side. This is worse than the passenger side. And this is the driver's side and it's worse than the passenger side. I didn't think that would be possible. I thought this might be better, but... And then they've put a repair piece in here. Welded it in there. I don't know if they've cut the whole piece out. I think they might have done. But they've blown through there, haven't they? I don't know if this is welded right. To be honest, that looks dodgy there. Yeah, a lot of work now. That's going to have to be... I'm going to probably buy a brand new panel, I think, personally, for that. Cut the whole lot out. And I might cut the whole lot out on the other side as well. and I'll change that one as well on the other side, because that's, well, it's better condition than that one, but that door hinge is quite shocking. And that's the trouble, just dodgy repairs. And that's the trouble you've got. I might cut a bit more of this door post out, go a bit further up, cut the whole lot out, and then we can have a look what's behind the whole lot then. And then I can then start cutting out the inner sill. But I've braced it, like I said, so I'm hoping. But the door is moving. If I grab this door, I don't know if that's picking up on the camera. The door hinge has got play in it as well, so, but my door gap hasn't moved. And it's closer there because they've overlaid another they've not put it on, they've overlaid it here, so that's why. I don't know if I can get this in here. I don't know if it's, I will try my best, see what I can do with this front post, because I think someone else has been messing around with it. And if they haven't braced the car very well, then I have put a massive brace in it, so I think personally that should be ample enough to hold it. I did it the same on the other side and it worked out perfect, so yeah, we'll just keep cutting out. Right, just a quick update what I've been buying. They're the sport braces for the back axle what I bought for go on. They were second hand, and this is me sub what I bought for put in as well. It's 10-inch one. I couldn't fit it. I wanted a 12-inch one, but I couldn't. It wouldn't fit in where I wanted it to go, so I had to settle for this one. What's that one? A Vibe. It's quite good. I'll show it you. That's it. We've got this ring what goes around it. Like that. That was second hand as well. It's meant to be quite a good sub with. There we go. That's what it looks like. It's quite good, that is. So that's one I bought. I'll just pack that away, and I'll show you the progress what I've been doing on the car off camera as well. I've been quite busy trying. Then I've ordered some more new panels as well for my car. Panels what I need, because I found more issues. So, but we can do that. Alright, I'll show you what I've been up to. I don't know if in the last video, well, the last time I was working on it, because I had Friday off it, because I was getting a bit fed up with it. Well, I've took the door off now. I've noticed I've just got to take all this off at the back of here. Just got to get that bit out. But their welding is absolutely shocking, but I've got to take that. I've got to cut this out up here as well, where the sill joint's got to cut this out here as well. We'll cut this off a bit more higher, so we can get into here, cut all this out, so all that can be gone. That's going to be Monday's job. We've got rot there. I've ordered a new panel for that. I don't think, I'm hoping it's not rotten behind that. It wasn't on the other side, so I've just started cleaning up all this as well, trying to get all the old, but some of this lip wants all doing, so. But the floor pans are good in it, so I'm thinking about just doing these lips instead. That's what I'm started doing now, cutting all that out, getting rid of all that. I bought a brand new one of them. We're going to take that out completely. We'll put a new one of them in. I've already got the panel for that. Now I've had to buy a complete new post for putting in here, because I had bought a bottom hinge repair for this because it's all rotten out quite badly. I had bought a new one of them, but I was on about my door gaps not being right on this driver's side. Now I've done a load of measuring on the passenger side, and I found out someone's already been in here and welded all this in here, this panel. So what they've gone and done, when they've put this panel in, they've got it 5mm out. So they've got it 5mm this way slightly. So they've gone and put the post in and lined it up with the panel here. And it's 5mm out. So it's not the door this road a bit. So it's closed up the gaps. So that's why I've got no gaps on the doors, because I've done tons of measuring and I found that out now. So I've put this brace in. The trouble of it is I have welded it to this and I need to cut all this out. So I can't touch the brace now and cut it all out and make another brace, because I've already got the sill out and everything. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting a sport bit in here, weld it to up here, weld it to this, and cut this then, and cut this brace, this bracket here, off this section and get all this out then. And then at least then you've still got the support going all the way across and up here to here. So nothing shouldn't move then. That's what I'm going to be doing. So next week, I'm hoping my panels should come mid next week. We can get that then, get all this out. We'll start concentrating on hopefully I can get this cut out, like I said, get that cut out, and then we can start getting all the lips of the floor all repaired, and we can start concentrating on. I've just got to take this out here a bit. I've done all this bit here, just don't need to repair some of this, because someone's already, like I said, someone's already been in and they've been doing loads of welding. Because like I say, if you have a look up here, there's the welding. So I know someone's been in here and done this. Well, of course, the car's a 52-year-old. It's guaranteed it's been welded, hasn't it, over the time. Probably how many posters it had in, but this is just, it's terrible. This is the piece as well. One of these, they put a screw in for hold of it, bit of it on as well. There's a screw down there. It hasn't even been welded there, if you can see. It's just ridiculous. So I'm going to cut it all out and replace it all. It's all bent up there as well. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of measuring. I can't even get this door hinge, I can't even get it undone at all. I've even heated them up and everything trying to get these screws undone. This one, top one, came off, but the bottom one won't budge, so I'm just going to cut it out. We sort that out, so hopefully next week we can do more stuff to it and get more progress on the way. But yeah, it's getting there now. Like I said, the passenger side's nearly done. Driver's side, we're on it now. But yeah, I've done that. That's took me 4 days. I've been on it, but I've been only working what 2 and a bit hours a day on it for 4 days, and I'm that far now. So we're getting there. But yeah, hopefully next week the whole post is going to be out, and we'll have a good look at it then. But yeah, the floor pans they're all solid. You know, well, you can't see much of them, but yeah, they're quite solid. It's had a repair patch put in, but the welding's brilliant, so I'm not even going to touch it. I might leave it. I'm going to bare metal it and find out, but it should be alright. But yeah, I need to replace that, so we need to get all this cleaned up, and we'll just get it cut out and weld it up like we did on the other side. The other side I have to do the same and repair it, but it's not that bad. But yeah, we're getting there now, so I'll see you next week and we'll do a bit more, hopefully. But yeah, this has got to be done at this end. It's got to be finished off. I haven't put the quarter panel in there at the back. That's got to be done.
The back panel's in there, but that bit's got to be done. But yeah, well, I'm hopefully by Christmas, I'm hopefully have some of this welded in then. And I can have a big break then. But yeah, we've got a lot of work to do on the engine. We'll crack on with that, and then I've got to do this wing. I've got to put the vent in it, like I've done on the other side. I've got to do the door skins, because these doors are just absolutely, well, they're not repairable. No, we're just gonna have to just cut them all up and get them all repaired. But yeah, we're getting there now. So I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.